You sense something in the loft? What? Something in the loft. The absolute F, do you mean? How? It won't even explain how the heck I got this. What is this? Where did I get this from? The trophy with frickin' animals, but I haven't done anything with frickin' the farm animals. I don't own any. Okay, I guess I got a trophy about farm animals somehow. Cool. Cool. Oh, we are able to skip this event. Good stuff. Alrighty. Howdy ho, folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Harvestella. A game where I can apparently skip events, which is lovely. Just what I always wanted. So off screen, I basically just leveled up a lot. Long and short of it, that's it. I just leveled up a lot. Okay, that's Toho level. Okay, sure, why not? Is this supposed to be reminiscent of the other bosses we fought thus far, or not? Maybe? Why, though? Why? Why is this supposed to be reminiscent of the other bosses? None of those bosses were actually tied to the Seas Light. Like, the dragon thing, he said he had to get rid of. Like, no, this is stupid. Already dumb. Like how this is supposed to sound so epic. Oh, wow. See, he's not weak to anything, so you can't raise his break gauge. It's such a tough boss fight. As we can tell. As he constantly just does range damage. And the answer is just doing range damage back. Yeah, he just does other bosses' mechanics, and that's it. Oh wow, he's got... Oh, okay. Oh, and they're all elemental things. Oh no, whatever will we do? We just hill through this? Probably. Or not, that's a really long charge up. Okay. I felt like we just did it, but whatever. If he says we didn't, we apparently didn't. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, what is the point of him doing the other boss's things? Like, it doesn't equate to anything. Because none of the other bosses were directly tied to the Seas Light. Kierkegaard was just a dude. He was a monster thing, yeah, but he wasn't like... The sea flame thing was something near the Seas Light that the frickin' sirens got attached to. They weren't... This is so dumb. There's so many ways to break down how this is stupid, man. Okay. So just whatever. Get rid of them one by one. As you can see, I'm using skills finally. Because I don't know. Seemed like it was finally time to start doing stuff with the classes. Okay, so you just can't do anything about that at the end of the day, huh? You can kind of just do enough to, I guess, lower the damage. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Does it? I don't think it does. I really don't. Just power through it. I maxed out the stupid edgelord gun wielder dude, so I switched up jobs and I tried various other things, and they all suck. They really do. No job in this game feels fun to play. They really don't. They all suck. No, this can't be. Why didn't you just blow up the Seas light by now? Weren't they about to blow up, dude? Geist, it is over. Your shell is no longer capable of controlling the Genesis core. Is that what his shell was doing? Are you guys just slugs in there? I would love that if that was a twist. Nivalis, can you hear me? The situation has been resolved. Override the star's apoptosis. Apoptosis? I still don't know how to pronounce that. Just amazing it's an actual word. Are the seas like calming down? Who cares, loser? It looks like it. Shut up, Meep Meep. Is it over? We were just in time. No, we weren't. Is it over? Can I be done with this game? I know we're only now reaching like the halfway mark, but still. I think so. This is humanity's answer? To not be horribly murderized? I hate it. Don't worry, I hate humanity too. Fine. I never believed I would witness anyone capable of destroying what I had planned. This is not the song track you want for the scene. I've mentioned it so many times. It's not that the music is bad, it's that they don't know how to utilize it. They refuse to utilize the music well. And I swear they only have like 10 songs. For like a 50+ hour JRPG. 10 songs. Such abilities must still hide within the humans on this star. Like, Geist, earlier you're saying you're gonna save your planet or whatever, and now it's this star, and it's just, I don't care, you all sound insufferable, and you switch terminology, and you don't explain things, and I hate everyone with such willpower. Perhaps this star can avoid its fate. Perhaps you have come to the same conclusion. But now you must fight on your own. Dude, why didn't you just, I don't know, lead the humans into being able to do that fight then? I don't, like, what is your reasoning? I will give you this. Okay. You received Geist's memory chip. I don't have an interface for that. Go to the coordinates hidden in this chip. That girl will know how to use it. Where do the coordinates lead? We don't have an interface to look up coordinates. Why would my character even know coordinates? I'm not going to know latitude or longitude. I'm a freaking peasant that doesn't even know how to write. What the absolute F? You lost Gaia, the beginning of everything. I thought, whatever, who cares? To lost Gaia? Correct. You wanted to know the source of quietus? It lies there. Okay, cool. Sure. Why not? You could just tell us. You could just tell us. What does that mean? I'd see for yourself and keep pushing. I like how Hein is constantly asking the actual questions. Like, out of this entire party, Hyde is the only one realizing, like, why won't you answer things? What does that mean? That doesn't make sense. So Hyde is officially getting a single brownie point for being able to call that stuff out. They aren't pissed enough over it for me to actually give them more, but they do get a single brownie point from them being like, dude, what the F? You fought and denied my efforts in order to save this world. Now show me you can. Okay, cool. I guess whatever. My meme has infected you. That is totally meme worthy. It really is. I'm certain most people watching this probably don't know the actual definition of meme. It is something that was introduced via Charles Darwin. Yes, the Charles Darwin, the person and scientist that theorized evolution based on I want to say the Galapagos. Was it that? It was an archipelago that had a lot of animals that had obviously evolved in certain ways for that specific area and only that specific area. So he based his theory of evolution on the fact that over time in a unique area, creatures will evolve into a certain way to better adapt into that. As well as other things added upon that, like other environmental factors like being hunted, so on, so forth. Meme, I'm actually going to pull up the proper definition of it because they are using the proper definition version of it because it is probably related to such. I just don't know the exact wording. So let's pull that up real quick. An element of a culture or system of behavior passed from one individual to another by imitation or other non-genetic means. So basically, it's an aspect of oneself that is passed down through generations that goes beyond the theory of evolution. Genetically, humans work in this way, but we teach our young to do this certain thing. Religion as a whole is a meme, and that is technically correct. That is a literal sentence you can use and be correct. Religion is a meme. And I love the fact that that is just a correct sentence. But yes, the act of passing down a bit of information to the next generation to properly use in some way, shape, or form, whether it's via specific cultural norms, it is specific common sense that you were raised with, or just knowledge of the world as a whole, that is the meme. Knowledge is the meme. So it is a proper usage of the word, but paired with everything else this game has kind of done to us, I can't even be happy with their usage of it. This shot is a meme of itself in the other definition that you guys know at home. Anyways, my meme has infected you. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Do I have a... Is there a screenshot button? I'm pretty certain there's a screenshot button somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah. Screenshot. My meme has infected you. And dead. Cool. Cool. So can we like bust them open like a clam and see what's in there? Chapter 4, Battle to Save the World, complete. Cool. Can I go home and not deal with people now? Also, I just realized that loading screen, like the text seems really, really low definition. Like just the loading screen text where it says loading seemed really low def, and I don't know why. Because like the text here seems crisp. It was just during the loading screen, and I would find it hilarious if for some reason the loading screen where it has the little circular thing as well as the text is actually just like at a lower resolution. That would be hilarious. Something that would totally happen. I wouldn't even get pissed at that. That's the funny kind of bad. So, crisis averted? It's okay to think that, right? No, it isn't. Our entire lives are a lie. Well, bye. I don't see why not. Although I feel like there's a new problem on our plate. Yeah, universe is fake. Gotta go. For now, please excuse me. I'd like to go back and check all is okay at the Capitol. You only now care about that? Why are you all here anyways? Yeah, good point. As interested as I am in that chip, it can wait for another day. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it with some salsa and dip. I'd like to make sure everyone in Shitola is okay too. Meep meep, I don't know why you think you need to do that. You are literally a host club singer. It is a host club. Why do you need to check on everyone in town? You literally were causing possible divorces in town. I'm certain people don't like you there. In that case, let's all go our separate ways from here, and I'll take a deeper look into this chip. Yeah, make sure it, like, is it gonna go good with queso, or should we, like, do a sour cream dip? Does that sound okay with you, Dianthus? Of course. It is yours to analyze. I am amazed Dianthus is saying that because we have no interface for this chip. Ready to go, Ein? Can I go home? What are we gonna pop the chip into? Oh, don't make me closer to her. I don't like her. Wow, 5%. Wow. She does 5% more whatever. And when she's maxed out, she does 10% more whatever. Oh, it's the mayor. I forgot about you. I do not care about not a doctor lady. Hi, Arya. Glad to see you both made it back safe and sound. He's got a good nose. I like the mayor. Even though he's a rumor monger. What's all the fuss about? Us? We all saw the seas lake glowing like crazy again. And I bet you two had something to do with it, didn't you? You both are rumor mongers. I forgot, Crest. You completely just spread rumors about how I got kidnapped when I wasn't kidnapped. Honestly, you're going to drive me into an early grave worrying about you, Crest. I don't like you. You don't need to ever be near me. Shut up. Sorry for worrying. No, screw you. Leave. You're a stalker. Was Leith okay? It certainly caused a stir, but fortunately nothing major happened. Cool. That was quite the phenomena. But I'm not going to ask for the details. Good. They're bad details. This game sucks. I know there's a lot we're better off not knowing, like the plot to this game. Nonetheless, I can feel in my bones that you two went to great trouble saving us from something terrible. This happens a lot in video games. Like 100%. This one sentence happens so much in video games. I don't know what happened, but I feel like I owe you one. And it is such a stupid effing point. It is so stupid as a sentence. It is so stupid as anything plot-wise. I hate this. I hate this one sentence so effing much because it has perpetuated so many different forms of media. What the absolute F is the point of? I don't know anything that just happened, but you, the person that everyone who is watching the media or partook in the media knows did something super. Anyways, you, I feel like you really helped us out, and I don't know why, so thank you. That is such a stupid effing thing to say, and I did not know I had such a chip on my shoulder about it. Holy F, I hate this line so much. Mayor, you just lost so many brownie points for saying it. On behalf of everyone in the village, allow me to express our deepest gratitude for whatever the F you did that I will never know because I'm not going to ask. Thank you. What did you do? We didn't do anything. We went outside. We had a picnic. What do you mean? Well, I guess the mayor's senile. Seriously, that one line is so effing dumb. Everything about this game is so dumb. But that line is in so many different things. Cutscenes a go-go, baby. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm beat. I could do with a good night's sleep after all that. It's noon. It is noon. What will you do with the memory chip? Or sleep well? What are you going to do with the memory chip? You doing queso or sour cream? I'll look into it tomorrow. I have some idea of what I need to do with it. You mean like plug it into something? Is it like just a USB? Does it matter? It's not even noon. It's 7:20 a.m. I have an entire day to waste. Oh, I'm going to bed. Wait, actually, can I? I can actually do things even though it wants me to start the next plot line? That's shocking. Like, legitimately shocking. Okay, yeah, let's go start the next plot line. I got 10 to 15 minutes to burn, I guess. Let's hope it's gonna let us save after those 10 to 15 minutes. This is really dumb of me. I should actually be doing something completely different. Just to waste those 10 to 15 minutes. Midnight. What? I thought we said we were going to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. It's something happening at the castle. So here you were, Dianthus. Were you able to confirm the information on the girl that Geist captured? Yes, I synchronized with the Gestalt sphere. Okay, sure. Whatever. Did not recognize her as a girl of reason. That just sounds so stupid in this context. And I hate the fact that I'm trying to look at things in context because there's no reason to. It doesn't make sense. There is no proper context. And that leaves the question. What is to be found at the lost Gaia coordinates that Geist left behind? It leads the girl to the truth, and we might be able to proceed with the future we envisioned. Okay, cool. Agreed. We found more, although this is still under investigation. Geist Vergilius sector? I'm certain that may actually be an actual word, but I don't care enough. Showed traces of independent research that he had engaged in. Okay. Perhaps opening that door will provide us with more information. Geist was doing research in secret. What? Why are you surprised? Dude. Legit, the entire thing was Geist has coordinates to a place that holds all of their reasoning as to why they were doing this in the start of Quietus, which you didn't know anything about or how it started. Geist was doing research in secret? Shut up. Why does nobody pay attention? Why do you all have spiked stripper heels? Apparently so. I will continue running cryptanalysis on the door's lock and let you know once I find anything. Cryptanalysis? Oh my effing god. I feel like I'm in the 70s again and they're just coming up with some weird, stupid sci-fi terms that sound spacey. Cryptanalysis. Very good. Oh my effing god. Redirect all power to the schmugger-wuggers. We gotta do cryptanalysis to unlock the schmingly boos. So dumb. So stupid. Anyways, check the note on the table. Ah, gross. Why did she assume I can read? Arya left a letter. Come to the northern plains once you're done with the farm work. Farm work? I don't do farm work. I've never done farm work. Not in like over a month. How is this still going? So, off screen, as you can see, I set up a few other things. This is like fermenting barrel level 2. What this basically does is it takes 9 of anything that goes in this and makes 9 of them. It's just a faster version of the fermenting barrel that does more. Is it better? No. It just does the exact same thing all in one barrel, but you need a minimum of 9. So, yeah. It's just another thing that takes up less space. This is for, like, spices. I think this makes 2 things. It can make pepper and 1 other spice. I think curry powder. That's all this is. This is a dessert maker. It takes stuff. This is a smoker. As soon as I put down the smoker, I want to say like 3 or 4 days ago, I put in meat. And it's still going. And don't get me wrong, I know it takes a long time to smoke meat. I do. But this is a video game. It is. And, I don't care. Especially when, like, a majority of this game just effing sucks in various other ways. Oh, I never got a chance to talk about it. So... not gonna have a time to. There's gonna be a cutscene. I want to get this thought out, though. So off screen, obviously, I did stuff. I, leveled up. I actually like upgraded a majority of the people's weapons to a certain degree, as well as what I just showcased. And I found out like a major flaw in this game that I didn't know was actually just a major effing flaw, and partially helps showcase how this game effing sucks. And it's actually just harvesting materials. Harvesting in this game called Harvestella, just effing sucks. In a way I have never had issues in any other game. I've had easier times harvesting in MMOs. And I cannot comprehend how they just effed it up to such a degree, because other games in this genre, JRPG or frickin' farming games, don't have this issue. So basically a harvesting node is like one of like 10 items depending on where you're harvesting. And it could just be any of those items while harvesting. But the issue is it's like it's got like all the older items in it too, and it just sucks depending on where you're at. And this isn't an issue in other farming games, because like say you need lumber in another farming game. What do? You chop wood. Or maybe you need stone in a different farming game. What do? You break rocks. But in this game, those items just flood harvesting nodes. What if I want to get like foraging berries or mushrooms or whatever? Well, I'm probably going to get a bunch of lumber amongst other stuff I don't need. Why? Because that's just how harvesting works in this game. And only in this game. You don't have this issue in any other game from what I remember. Like I said, other farming games, if you're frickin' going for lumber, you chop wood. If you're going for stone, you break rocks. If you want to forage stuff in the wild, there's stuff specifically to forage, and they have a unique icon to forage that stuff, or maybe it's just an item you pick up out in the wild. This has been this way since the first Harvest Moon on the SNES. There is no reason it should be this way. This has never been an issue in the genre. If we take into account other RPGs, even MMOs are not this insufferable when you're harvesting ingredients and items. MMOs let you mine specifically copper in areas. MMOs let you specifically harvest X or Y frickin' plant. MMOs let you get certain types of lumber if they have lumber in them. It is not an issue in any other game besides Harvestella, where they just have like 2 types of harvesting nodes and they're just chock full of garbage and you're rolling the dice every single time. Even in JRPGs, you'd be, instead of harvesting things, fighting X enemy for X enemy's drop. This is not an issue in other games, but they just added it to this for no reason, and it effing sucks. It really effing sucks. There's no reason. So like off screen while leveling, I was trying to get copper amongst like other stuff to make healing items. And I just had that realization, oh, this is a part of the game I haven't looked into. And it's garbage. It's just as garbage, if not more garbage, than every other aspect of the game. And it's partially vital if you want to do certain things in the game. Like, yeah, I could sidestep effing foraging stuff for ingredients if I was growing ingredients for healing items. I could. But that's spending like several days to a week in game to get items that I should be able to forage in an area. Or the equivalent, basically. And yeah, I don't need to upgrade everyone's or anyone's equipment. I really don't. That's why I was so blasé about doing it earlier. I just did it so they do a bit better damage, so my DPS went up, basically, because you're always going to have party members on you. There's no reason not to, and they're just passive DPS, as well as tanks. But it's insufferable to get some items because of the drop rates for items. And it's pure RNG. It effing sucks. I have never seen a harvesting system in a game suck almost as much as this, with the exception of Moko Moko Friends. And I am on record saying Moko Moko Friends is RNG hell. It is where people who frickin' cheat at dice go to. Moko Moko Friends is a special kind of hell that I would not wish on my worst enemies because of all the RNG nonsense in that game. Paired with real-world time mechanics, just to start some of the RNG nonsense in that game. That is the only other instance I can think of that has a worst frickin' gather resource system. And that is simply because Moko Moko Friends has a real-world timer on it, where you need to spend like an hour before these crops grow, IRL, just to put them in a machine and get a random thing out. Anyways, that's the rant. Because like, I was flabbergasted just halfway through grinding and stuff, like, no way it's actually this bad. And then I picked up like 5 pieces of lumber, and then, like, just in a row, and it's like, why would I need lumber? Let's say I did upgrade my frickin' farm and everything on my farm to a degree, but I was done with it. Let's say I fully upgraded everything I can do with lumber. I'm just forever gonna be getting lumber. There's nothing I can do, because lumber is just something you harvest constantly. Same with stone. And yeah, there are some areas that don't have that in the harvest pools. But the issue is they're filled with other stuff that you might never want. And it's not an issue in any other game. Anyways, guys, that rant apparently took up enough time to call this an episode. Sorry that the last like 10 minutes was me just complaining about something off screen, but it's something that's apparently been a major aspect of this game that I haven't freaking been looking into. And now that I see it, I am disgusted with it. It is a gross part of this game. So I'll talk to you guys later in another episode of Harvestella. But until then, ciao.